On April 9th, the celestial rules of engagement shift fundamentally as the red planet, the ancient ruler of war, energy, and raw drive, Mars, returns to its home throne in the sign of Aries. This is no ordinary transit. It is a cosmic homecoming that signals a high-octane cycle of renewal. However, Mars isn't entering an empty room. It is crashing into a celestial party already packed with heavy hitters. As Mars charges into Aries, it joins a powerful stellium, including the Sun, identity and life force, Saturn, discipline and boundaries, and Neptune, dreams and illusions. This rare alignment creates a massive reservoir of contradictory energies, where the burning desire to sprint forward is met with the cold brakes of Saturn and the disorienting, misty veil of Neptune. It is a time where absolute courage must navigate through a landscape of both rigid structure and profound uncertainty. On a global scale, this concentrated fire energy suggests a period of intense boiling points and structural shifts. The entry of Mars into Aries acts as a cosmic matchstick, likely igniting bold new beginnings and radical transformations in leadership and international relations. We can expect to see world leaders and governments taking sudden, perhaps shocking, actions that break from established protocols. There is a collective, visceral urge for liberation and a rejection of outdated systems that no longer serve the modern era. This energy also fuels rapid, lightning-fast breakthroughs in technology and individual entrepreneurship. However, the sheer density of this fire energy demands extreme caution. Without a channeled purpose, this heat can easily manifest as sudden geopolitical friction, diplomatic clashes, or economic volatility, as the world struggles to balance this new, aggressive pace with the need for long-term stability.
Regarding the individuals most affected by this storm, the focus is squarely on the cardinal signs. Aries is the undisputed protagonist of this story. Your vitality and magnetism are at an all-time high, but your challenge is to master your temper and avoid the reckless impulses that Mercury's entry might trigger. Libra will feel the heat in the sector of partnerships and long-term commitments, where decisive confrontations might finally force a needed change in the status quo. Capricorn will find the pressure rising within the home and family sphere, requiring a difficult balance between professional ambitions and private obligations. Finally, Cancer will see this energy striking the peak of their chart, the career and public image sector, bringing opportunities for sudden advancement, or conversely, friction with authority figures that requires a very strategic and composed response. Ultimately, these transits serve as a reminder that while the stars may incline us towards certain energies, they do not compel us. The energy of April 2026 is fiery, fast, and undeniably challenging, but it offers a rare opportunity for anyone ready to break through their fears and start anew with ironclad resolve. It is a month for the brave, the disciplined, and those willing to navigate the fog to find their fire. How are you feeling this rising heat, especially as your thoughts and conversations begin to speed up? Use this time to redefine your path, and remember that even in the most intense celestial weather, you are the one holding the compass.
The narrative takes a more mysterious turn around April 13th as Mars forms a conjunction with Neptune. In this surreal moment, the warrior meets the mystic, and the direct, piercing energy of Mars becomes diffused in Neptune's fog. Globally, this could manifest as covert operations, the unmasking of long-hidden scandals, or a general sense of confusion within high-level decision-making circles. It is a day where truth and illusion are hard to distinguish. On a personal level, the advice is to avoid making irreversible life choices based on sudden emotional whims or grand fantasies. Instead, this is an unparalleled window for creative pursuits, spiritual reflection, and imaginative work, where the drive of Mars can be used to manifest artistic or visionary projects that were previously just dreams.
The pace of events quickens even further on April 15th when Mercury joins the fray, entering Aries. The planet of communication, intellect, and logistics sheds its caution and leaps directly into the fire. With Mercury now part of this crowded stellium, thoughts begin to move as fast as actions, and words become as sharp as blades. Globally and personally, the tone of discourse is set to become much more assertive, direct, and potentially impulsive. Decisions will be made at breakneck speed, and negotiations may be marked by a blunt honesty that can either clear the air or burn bridges in seconds. While this transit heightens mental agility and the ability to find quick-fire solutions to old problems, it also increases the risk of verbal accidents and jumping to conclusions before all the facts are in.